live on you guys. I'm about to sign off. Make sure you guys go to that link. Hey, everybody. We're live on Amazon. Make sure you go to that link so we can see you guys. We cannot wait. We have a giveaway today, so don't disappear. We're giving stuff away. All right. Bye, everyone. See you over on Amazon. Make sure you do the new link, you guys. See you soon. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hi, Amazon. We are so excited to be here. We had technical difficulties. Am I shocked?
I'm not shocked because you told me it may happen, so I totally get it. We're not techie people. We're creators.
Yes. The creative part of us can't always solve the technical issues, but we are here. And hopefully you guys, I see a lot of hearts going on. Oh, I get to see comments here. Okay, and you guys know I need my glasses too, so I'm old over here. But we're just getting started. I definitely love the energy. I'm like, we got it for a second.
Know.
It could be discouraging, but since it's happened so many times, I can kind of keep on moving.
We are just rolling with it. We are totally rolling with it.
So today you're on with Mauricia, founder of LITTIL, a ring light company. There's a couple behind us, and we're joined by the beautiful Tiffany.
Stop.
Tell us all about you.
Hi guys, I am so excited to be here live on Amazon with Mauricia. I am Tiffany with Bronze and Glow Beauty. I'm a local bridal and editorial makeup artist, and I love creating just versatile looks for a diverse clientele. And we're going to be talking today about some useful tips that you can just incorporate into your current makeup routine using all drugstore products, so really affordable, that will take, your everyday look and turn it up a notch so that you look your absolute best when you go live on Instagram or on Amazon or on any of the online platforms.
So she and I talked, well, we're also friends, but we talked a little bit, and we, of course, looking at some videos, and we said what we're hearing is the number one thing in order to look your best. What is it?
You know what? The number one thing is great lighting. Every makeup artist knows that if you have poor lighting, that could be an absolute disaster. So good lighting is key to, creating a great makeup look. And that's either on yourself or if you're a makeup artist creating something on your client.
So we got you covered at LITTIL. So LITTIL definitely has the ring lights. Behind us, we have this beautiful baby here that's extendable. This is a Superstar Slim. We have it attached down below too, and it's warm, cool, and neutral, so it does all of it.
This is definitely one of my favorites too. I use this in my applications all the time because you can transition from the cool, warm, or neutral lighting depending on the environment that you're in.
And of course, I unplugged it.
Oh no!
But we'll keep going. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Get it. I think I unplugged it. Okay, how about this? We'll
Let's
make it
just
easy.
swap that
Let's
one out.
swap it out because I cannot get down there to re-plug it in. And this is life. We keep going. But again, and this just gives you guys more of a view. This ring light right here can literally, I unplugged a lot of stuff over here. This ring light can go on your desktop. It can go down different levels, so it's adjustable, which makes it really, really great for Tiffany's tall and she can still work with it. Over here, I could work with it. And then we also have the shine, which is a great light as well because we say curves in all the right places. So we kind of have some lights. We're going to go into doing the makeup tips and kind of going back and forth today. We're so excited. If you have any questions, I'm set up here. Send your questions in because we definitely want to answer them. So today we have someone from the LITTIL team, but she's also a blogger. So she's a mom blogger that has a ton of collaborations here in Orlando. She doesn't typically wear a ton of makeup, so I think this is going to be fun and exciting.
Absolutely. This is my favorite type of client, honestly. People who don't wear a lot of makeup, that, you know, we can do the bare minimum and they're going to be totally transformed.
Yeah, I mean, you're already beautiful without it, so we're excited. Come over, Yasmin, and make sure, can you let them know your Instagram?
I am at Sincerely Yasmin.
So we'll definitely, Sam will put that in the comments. Follow her because she does a lot of collabs with her son, and she's part of the little team. So we're excited to see this. And you guys see me over here. I was actually going live trying to let you know about Amazon from my phone. I have my selfie one. I have my Rise. I'm working over here, so I cannot wait to see this transformation.
We are making it happen. So what we're going to do today is a little demo just to show you, again, quick and easy tips that you can incorporate into your own routine using all drugstore brands, so it's really affordable still, that can help you look your best when you go online. So we're going to do the demo starting with the basics. Start with a clean face. That's the most important thing when you start out. We already have our light source set up, so her face is illuminated and we're ready to go. So I'm going to start with a low moisturizer just to prep her face. One of my favorites you can find on Amazon. It's called Embryo Elise. It's this little guy right here, and this comes in various sizes. It's really hydrating, and I feel like you can use it as a moisturizer and doubles as a primer sometimes. So that's a really great money-saving tip too. So just prepping Yasmin's skin.
I'm sneaking in so you guys can see. This is, again, would this be considered a drugstore?
Yeah. I mean, you can't technically find it in many American drugstores because it is a European brand, but you can find it on Amazon.
Yeah. So Amazon, I can come in closer so you guys see. And if you guys want, we will have all the links up to all these products as well. If they're not attached below, it will be in our story so you can find all these products. And it's already looking, look at that glow.
I know, she has a beautiful glow.
Oh, Sam wants me to show it a little more.
That's one thing I really love with that product too. So first step, start with a clean base, apply a great moisturizer, and then find a great foundation that matches your skin. You can either use a full coverage foundation, depending on your comfortability, or you can use a tinted moisturizer.
What are you?
Right now, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. That's a really great one. I love the matte poreless because it really is helpful too, especially when you're in front of the lights. It keeps your skin matte, and it really gives you a poreless finish. It lasts a lot longer, especially when the heat of the lights can be on you. You know, if you're going online, it just, holds up really well throughout the day. So I love this one.
Is this a dupe to anything, would you say, or close
You know
to
what?
anything?
It is more of a dupe to the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation, so that's more of a high-end product. This is, of course, the drugstore more affordable version of that.
So here, you guys, again, all these products will be linked for you guys. Sam wants to give you guys a closer view. And actually, I'm going to head over to the chat because, Tiffany, there's a ton going on in the chat.
I'm so
a lot.
excited.
We just want to make sure you guys are seeing the products, but we want you guys to know if you follow Little or myself, you guys will be able to see all of these products and be able to go to the links. And, I mean, I think this was like $10. So, I mean, to be close to NARS, Tiffany is a wedding makeup artist. Also, I mean, you've done like big publications, editorial.
I have. I've been in this business for almost 10 years now, and so I've done a lot of faces. So I've been through, run through the gamut of different, products that I've tried. This one is definitely tried and true, so feel free to pick that one up. It's a great addition to add to your makeup kit. So we are done with Yasmin's foundation now.
Yeah.
That just gives you a really beautiful blank canvas. We don't want to overdo it, especially as business owners showing up. We're kind of really appealing to the women-owned businesses that need to show up online. You want to just show up with a polished professional look. You don't want to overdo it and go like super heavy. So just a really beautiful fresh foundation. So next, we're going to add a little bit of concealer. And this you can do just spot touching, or you can do a little bit of highlighting. And highlighting is just really adding light to the high points of your face. So typically we'll add a little highlight right on her forehead, and this is just a lighter concealer. Typically you want to go one shade lighter in your concealer just so that, you know, it really illuminates your face and brings light back to it. Once you're on camera, sometimes your face gets washed out, so you want to like add dimension back. This concealer is from Milani. It's the Conceal and Perfect. Really love this one. This is what I'm using today. So you can show them that one.
Sam will get it closer. So if you're just joining in to Amazon, I see someone just asked, can you recommend a good primer? So people are asking questions already. And
absolutely. Yeah, I love the, one of my favorite primers is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. That one is not drugstore, but there's a great dupe for it that e.l.f. makes. It's I don't remember the exact name of it, but you can find it on Amazon. You can find it in the drugstore. It looks exactly like the Milk Primer.
Oh, wow.
And it just creates a really sticky base for your foundation, so once you apply it, it sticks onto your skin and helps it to last longer. So that really works for a lot of different skin types. If your skin is like more oily or more dry, you can customize it to that. But there's so many great products on the market now that you can really just, you know, find something that works best for your skin.
Jennifer says it looks like it's blending in really nicely.
Oh yeah, we love a great color match, and that's super important, you know, like I said, when you are showing up live. You want to make sure that it's matching your face, that your face is matching your neck and chest. That's a really great tip too when you're looking for a foundation. Always test it on your neck and your chest. People think, okay, I'm going to swatch it on my face, but most times your face is a lot lighter than the rest of your body. So you always want to swatch on your neck and chest. That way you know that you have a good match.
So if you guys are just tuning in, we are talking with Tiffany. She's doing a demo on Yasmin. Just makeup tips. And today we chose drugstore products. Like I mentioned earlier, Tiffany does do editorials and weddings, and sometimes, you know, with those, you do have to use, you know, your NARS or your luxury products, but also, you know, there's also these dupes that we're going through today that will look really, really good for you guys when you guys are going live, creating that content. Also, if you're a makeup artist that's actually on this live today, she said the first and number one thing is good lighting. And that's the same when you guys are creating content. Even if you don't have a ton of makeup on, but you have the right light, like I have my selfie one, the right lighting is already going to be that first step to enhance your beauty. So good lighting. We're using the Superstar Slim. I have the selfie one. That's step number one. And then we're going through all the different steps with Tiffany today. And if you guys stay with us, we also want to give you guys like a few tips if you are a makeup artist on some content that you can create. So just definitely stay with us. We're having a good time. And Yasmin, look at this transformation.
She is looking gorgeous already. So the next step I'm going to do after I added a little bit of lighter concealer and highlighted her face, I'm going to add more dimension back to her skin and just doing a little bit of contour. People really find contour and highlight daunting, but it's really super simple. You know, you want to add these to the hollows of your cheek just to really chisel out your cheekbones. If you have that double chin, which we all hate, you want to add maybe just right to your jawline and right up. I mean, Yasmin does not have a double chin. But you want to add that just right under your chin. And what the contour does is create a shadow on your face so that when that light hits you, the beautiful little lights that we're using, it really just illuminates your face. It creates those shadows on your face, the right kind of shadows. That way you are chiseled and you look polished and professional and look great.
So if you guys do create content, even if you aren't a makeup artist, but you're creating content today, right now, to go live, we are using the Rise right now. It's on a table catching us right now. And then also, you guys make sure that you stay charged. So, Tiffany, you were gifted one of these, but this is our,
love that.
The Volt is like our go-to. So when you guys are creating content, I'm going to toss the Rise over for a second. This is it. I actually need to charge up because we've done a couple of things on social, but make sure you guys, if you guys are a makeup artist and applying makeup and you don't want to have the accident I just had right now, I actually had it plugged into the wall and I bumped into it, but I should have probably had my Volt instead, so there would not have been any falling out like it just happened. This Volt right here will keep any of your little ring lights charged as well as your phone. I say it all the time, but we're in 2023, you guys. There should never be my phone is dying. There's so many products out there. Keep your phone charged. That's what the Volt. I want to see if there's more questions. Let's see. What do we have?
And guys, while she's looking at questions, what I'm doing, after you do your concealer and your contour, I'm just setting underneath Yasmin's eyes with a little bit of translucent setting powder.
So Tamila says, that's what I really need. I need a Volt.
The Volt has saved me so many times. I like to use it, especially when I'm on set. Set days can be super long if I'm doing a lot of photo shoots. You know, I'm on set for 6 to 8 hours sometimes. So I like to have it with me. That way I can charge my phone in between if I'm creating content and I have my phone, on my tripod, creating like beautiful content so I can share on my Instagram. Then I can charge my phone at the same time and it just clips on there. So it's super convenient.
That's the Volt. Such a good investment. Little was very inspired by this company called Apple. So definitely, as you guys can see with the aesthetic, and you guys saw, I hope you guys saw that the new iPhone came out, the 15 yesterday. They made the announcement.
Know.
And there's a pink one.
I passed by the Apple store and it was absolute madness.
So there is a pink one, but it's like the perfect pink. My husband was like, get in here now. There is a pink one. You're going to love this. But this a Volt right here, they have something similar to this Apple. It is almost 3 times the price at Apple. So this is just, the Volt is your go-to. Definitely something that you need.
All right, so we are moving on to eyes. So when we're showing up again online, we don't want to do too much. The shadow that I'm using, I have this beautiful neutral palette. It's from NYX, super affordable. It has just like beautiful warm tones. It has matte shadows. Oh, if I could open it. It has matte shadows and it has a little bit of shimmer in there too, so you can create a full eye look with just this one palette. Very inexpensive. You don't need to go out and buy the luxury products, although we all love them, but if you're really trying to stay on a budget, this is a great one to pick up and add to your kit. So what I'm doing now is just creating little contours in her eyes. I'm warming up her lids a little bit. I am telling you, I'm the most basic makeup artist, and I do on myself just a little bronzer on my eyes all day, every day. You can really just use your bronzer and throw it on your lids, put some mascara, and you're good to go. But because we have this great palette, we're going to incorporate a little bit more. And we're just going to use a warm tone to warm up her lids and then do a little bit of shadow, a little bit of shimmer on there just to make her eyes pop.
So I'm over here just anticipating the finish so we can take an Ussie together.
I love that.
I can't wait to take like some selfies. You can take the selfies. We can take some Ussies. I can't wait.
You know
it's
what? After
so
this,
good.
Yasmin is going to say, oh, maybe I do need to wear makeup more often. All right, so really, this should take you 15 minutes at best. I'm stopping and talking, so
Right.
It may take a little longer. But when you're, a busy business owner, you want to just pop on a quick face and show up when you have to. If that means showing up online, if that means going out to network, you want to look your best. So you don't want to spend all day doing your makeup. You want to just do a really quick, easy face that takes a couple simple steps. Like I said, you can incorporate these into your routine already. If that means just like adding a little more contour and highlight to your routine that you don't usually do, that really helps you enhance the look when you're online, when those lights are potentially washing you out.
And if you guys missed any of the products, a couple things. Little is going to actually have Tiffany featured on the blog this week. So we'll have it on our socials at LITTIL. And we'll have all the steps along with the products and some great business quotes from her as well. So I'm super excited about that. but there will be places to access this, as well as we will be linking all these products. Some are linked below, but we will link them all, so in case you miss any of these, what these products are to look your best when you're going live, and you can do it on a budget and still not sacrifice the way it looks. Like, these are really good products. We're hearing it from an expert. These dupes are fantastic. If you can't already see, I'm actually, I don't know, can anyone comment in the comments? I'm going to have to rewatch this live so I can see how to apply my makeup.
You are getting a free makeup lesson today. This is YouTube Live right now. Look all the way up for me.
And the great thing about any of you guys who aren't Orlando based is that Tiffany does consultations as well, so you can always consult with her if you're in a different state and say, hey, I'd love some tips for my face and different things like that. So make sure you're following her as well.
Bronze Glow Beauty on
Okay.
Instagram.
Bronze Glow Beauty. We're going to put it in the chat. Just didn't want to say it wrong.
That's okay.
But make sure you follow her, and you'll see all the beautiful art. I'm calling it artwork because it looks like everything she's done, all the weddings. You'll see beautiful photos of her. I mean, look at her now. She's gorgeous. Her makeup looks amazing. And I asked her, I said, how long did this take you? She said, it only takes me about 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, I need to be able to do this. So
you know what? Like I said, it really should not take that long to get a full makeup application done on yourself. I personally really enjoy the process, so I look forward to doing my makeup in the morning. Even though it's super simple, you know, I'm gonna like take my time and do it. But if I'm in a rush getting out the door, 15-20 minutes and I'm done. So right now we are just adding a little bit of eyeliner just to the top lash line. You're gonna open your eyes for me, Yasmin. Look this way and look down my eye. And what the liner does is just really give your eyes, it's like if you underline a word in a sentence, it just really emphasizes that her beautiful eyes. Look down this way.
did I lose my glasses? Okay, here they are. Anyone who's been on a live with me knows I need to pull these out. So, let's see. Okay, someone said when I come to Florida, I need her to do my makeup.
Oh, yay! I would love to.
Tamla says, yes, it's art. Brian asked, how do we follow everyone on social media?
All right, this is another really important step. Once your base is on, we've done her eyes, like I said, super simple, you know, couple colors on there, throw a little liner on there. You can either use black or you can use brown liner. I chose to use black today because her hair is dark and pretty. And I think it really just emphasizes her eyes. You need to set your makeup. That's gonna really help with longevity. That's a great tip for you. Setting your face with a powder, either a pressed powder or translucent powder, and then setting with the setting spray is really gonna have your makeup last longer.
Which one are we using today?
This one is the Maybelline Fit Me, and it's the matte poreless as well. It's the same line as the foundation that we use, so they kind of go hand in hand. And one thing too now, it's like drugstore products are so well made nowadays that you don't necessarily need to spend the money. I mean, I use a lot of luxury products because that's the clientele that I cater to. And a lot of the luxury products do have benefits. Sometimes they do last longer. They have better ingredients in them. But just with, you know, the change in the times now, drugstore products are formulated so much differently that they have longer lasting properties too. They're made with great ingredients, and a lot of the big companies that you know about that are in the Sephoras and the Ultas, they are they're like sister brands with a lot of the drugstore lines too.
Yes, and we also got a Desiree, who was our host last week. She wanted to say, I'm absolutely loving those pink blazers, ladies. So,
oh, thanks for twinning today. We didn't even plan this.
Let's see. Some people are saying they just followed you, Tiffany.
Amazing. Thank
Jennifer.
you.
Keep those hearts coming. Yes, please. We're at 9,000 hearts. So all the 9,000 hearts. We're getting a lot of love from you guys today.
That's awesome. All right, so the next step, I'm gonna warm up her face. When we put that foundation and powder on, it mutes out the color of her face. So we need to add those contours back. So I'm gonna add just this beautiful bronzer. This is one of my absolute favorites. It's the Physicians Formula. It smells amazing, and it just gives you a beautiful, warm look to your face too. And this comes in a couple different shades. You can customize it to your skin tone.
So for the last product, in case it wasn't shown, so you guys can see that, and then I will show the bronzer.
And this little guy here is one of my favorite products. This is a dupe for a beauty blender. It's the AOA. You can find this online. It comes in a 6-pack. I use this in my kit all the time because with my job, sanitation is super important, so I have to use disposables. When you use the your sponges, if you're using it on yourself, you can use it a couple times, but make sure you're cleaning it in between just so that your skin stays beautiful and, you know, doesn't break out because you're adding dirt back into your skin.
This was the bronzer that she used. So she's putting the finishing touches on. Let's talk about creating content. So as a makeup artist, and Tiffany's also a business owner, she has a team underneath her. There's so many different types of content that you can create. We talked about one, shop with me, like going with her, whether it be the drugstore or Sephora and seeing the products that she picks. That's a really great idea for you makeup artists to go and show products that you're using, and it's a piece of content. Two, we talked about applying makeup. You can even do it if you don't have a client. Apply makeup to yourself and show people how you apply makeup so they can see your skills. What were some of the other ones? Can you pass me the paper? We had a list of some different ideas for you guys.
Yeah, and people love the shop with me's.
Yeah.
I did one recently and just like suggesting great products that I do carry in my kit, and people ate it up. I got so much engagement on that, and just, you know, showing the everyday woman what they can use. I mean, a lot of people are not that makeup savvy.
Yeah.
And I hear that all the time from my clients, that sometimes you just need a little extra guidance. So that is a really great one when you're creating content.
I love this shop with me because it's like getting secrets from an expert, right? Another one is makeup on a budget. That's like we're doing today, suggesting some products that are really great products and just more on a budget for some people. And then a lot of other great things you could do are behind the scenes for any business. People love seeing behind the scenes. That's another great idea. Or just sharing like business tips, which Tiffany will be doing today, and we'll definitely be having that on Little, and she'll also have it on her social. So there's so many different, does anyone else, I know there's a lot of creators on here, have any ideas and tips you want to add? We'd love to hear from you. Tamla says you're looking gorgeous, Yasmin.
And I am just filling in her brows right now. Brows are super important, and I know over the years brow trends have changed so much. Everybody's into the fluffy brow and the laminated brow. Just do a simple fill-in just to really shape your, your brows frame your face. So it's really important that you keep your brows really nice and groomed, especially if you're showing up as a business owner. So keep them groomed, even if that means, plucking out the little stray hairs, or if you get them waxed or threaded, that's definitely important. And just fill it in with a little bit of a powder or a pencil. This one that I'm using is from NYX as well. It's really great. It's the dupe for the Anastasia. It's really waxy. It gives great coverage, or it gives great pigmentation, and it's one of my staples in my kit too, just because I go through so many of these.
So again, I didn't know that the next one was a dupe to Anastasia. So now that I know that, that's a game changer for me.
For sure. It really is a great quality product at a fraction of the price.
We actually have a little guest here. Let me grab him. Simba. So we have Simba, who's kind of was
Simba's stealing the show.
Was actually on Tiff's
Look
makeup
down.
today. Was jumping in everything, but he's down here.
Simba wanted to get his lashes done too.
He did.
Oh, sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look down.
Sorry,
Don't wanna
I
pull
was.
out Yasmin's lashes.
Yeah, because I was making you talk to
Look
me.
down. And if you're a pro at it, or if you've had a little practice, you can always throw some fake lashes on. But today we're just gonna put a little bit of mascara on Yasmin's lashes. And because they're a little more straight, I just curled them just a tiny bit.
You have really, really,
She has beautiful
really
lashes.
long lashes. I'm like looking at them and I'm like, they're so long. So mascara is just gonna.
Down again. I'm just gonna give her a little bit more curl on this one. And like you can
So
see,
pretty.
this look is coming together already. And
Everyone,
you don't need to do a whole lot.
everyone said hi, Simba. So just so you know, popular guy in every live.
All right, we're moving on to mascara. And this is one of my favorites as well. I use this in my kit all the time. Again, another product that I go through a lot. You don't have to get the expensive mascara to get the lift and the volume. This one is from L'Oreal, and it's the Voluminous Carbon Black. This one is a great one to have in your kit.
Does everyone have one of these? Because I know I do. It's like, this is one of my favorites. Sam's going to put it a little closer. Hey, baby. Alright, so everyone can see. And again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about makeup tips and lighting tips for going live and creating content. We will be linking all the products so you guys can see them. This is looking amazing. We should have done it before and after pic.
I know, I forgot to do that.
It looks like you have fake lashes on. That's how long
I know,
your
her
lashes are.
really long. They're amazing.
Where are you going tonight?
Somewhere
I
now.
know, you gotta have a hot date now. All right.
Okay,
this
there's
for
more
me?
questions. Sam is saying. What was the question I missed, Sam? Let's see. Oh, okay. Jennifer's asking Tiffany, how long should a normal makeup routine take?
Honestly, like I said, it really varies on your skill level. A typical, I'm gonna jump online, or I'm gonna go out and run errands, or I'm gonna go to a networking event, a makeup routine should take 20 minutes at best. If you're doing some crazy eyeshadow look, then it may take longer. But if you're, trying to show up as just professional, polished, just for a business engagement, or like I said, as a business owner, showing up online, you want to do 20 minutes, 30 minutes at best. She is looking good. So now we're gonna pop on a little bit of lip liner just to add a little bit more contour to her lips. We can overline her lips a little bit just to give her a little bit more fullness, and we're gonna pop a lipstick on there, and she's gonna be good to go.
I'm just loving this. And I'm thinking you've got to make plans tonight.
I know.
Who can watch your son? Guys need to go out.
And this liner, again, is from NYX. This is one of my favorites, when it comes to drugstore products. They make really great quality products, and they're really inexpensive as well.
So, Yasmin's husband is a DJ for Disney. How exciting is that? He's going to have to take off tonight.
That's
and
a fun
you guys are going to have
job.
to go out. You guys are going to have to go somewhere. But make sure you're following her, you guys. She has some amazing collabs, or she's showing Orlando. If you have kids especially, some cool places to go. Sam is putting it in the comments, so you can make sure that you follow her, and hopefully she'll post some pictures today. We'll see. Maybe?
Yes, I will.
All right, and I overdrew her lips just a tiny bit. Again, that's just to add a little bit more fullness to her lips. And then we're gonna go over her liner there. And what the liner does, a lot of people don't even use a lip liner, but it really helps to add longevity to your lipstick, and it prevents the lipstick from bleeding.
Did we use this one?
Yeah, that's the lipstick that we used, and this is the liner that we used. This
So,
guy right here.
okay, perfect. Next,
And I really love
what color is this?
a matte lip. Like I said, I'm a basic makeup artist on
Nutmeg.
myself. So I love a bright lip. I am usually in a red lip. That's one of my staples. Today I was channeling a little more pinky purple. But a matte lip is really going to be great too, because if you're talking a lot like me, you know, when we're online or if we're engaging with our followers or clients, if we're on a Zoom meeting, you can guarantee that makeup is not going to transfer on your lips. So matte lips are a great way to go. I use this a lot for on set and for weddings as well. I mean, I love I love adding a little bit of a gloss just to add a little more of a romantic look when I'm doing bridal clients. But for every day, you can pop on a matte lip and just get something that really complements your skin tone. You don't have to go bright red or hot pink. You know, you would just want to get something that really complements your skin tone and that can show up well on camera.
Yeah, someone asked how do you gauge what shade lip to use for your skin tone? And we got another question. What would you suggest to cover wrinkles?
Oh, that's a hard one. I get that all the time. And I like to say, you know what? Makeup artists are not magicians. You know, we love more mature clients, but when it comes to more mature skin, I mean, we all love to age gracefully. Sometimes you can't cover texture, you know, with makeup, or I shouldn't say sometimes. Makeup cannot cover texture. Makeup really just emphasizes what you have. So when you have wrinkles or fine lines or bigger pores, you don't want to add a lot of product because that really settles into those and emphasizes them even more. So if you do have finer lines, you want to use something that's more hydrating and use a lighter hand. Just go lighter coverage to cover up your wrinkles, or not cover up, but not emphasize them even more. And of course, we can always turn to Botox, but I'm not advocating for that.
Well, you heard it here first. I know. I'm like, shouldn't I? For those in the later 40s.
You know what? I have been trying to convince my husband that I want to do my 11s for so long, but he says I'm gorgeous like this, so I'll leave it for now.
Yeah. Shout out to our husbands, because my husband Brian is the same way. So I love you, Brian. Thank you. They get us going for sure.
All right. Final touch here that I'm doing. I'm just kind of melting all of her foundation or the products that I've put in just with a clean brush, just so the blush is not like really sitting on her skin. We're just really melting everything together essentially. And brushes are a super important part in your makeup routine. That's really an investment that, you know, you can do drugstore brands. I really love Real Techniques. That's a brand that you can find on Amazon or in the drugstore. Or if you like Morphe brushes are really popular as well. That's a really great drugstore brand that you can invest in.
This is the blush, Alani, and I believe it's clicked below. A lot of the makeup is already clicked below, so you can scroll and you can see some of the makeups, and we'll be posting all of the makeup. Uh-oh, that setting spray. That's something I don't ever do.
You know what? And people tell me that all the time. I love a good setting spray. What setting spray does, it has like a dual purpose. Setting spray really just softens up any powder that you've put on your skin. So we use cream products, of course, but we also use a bunch of powder products. So the setting spray really softens up that powdery look, and it's formulated so that it allows the makeup to last longer. So this is a really good one. The makeup, the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I love that one.
Sam will show it closer up. There's a lot of, let's see. What's your favorite product for reapplying sunscreen?
Well, sunscreen really should just be a staple in your routine, and that's even before you start doing foundation. I use a couple different sunscreens. I mean, I personally invest in a good sunscreen. I think that's super important, especially with, you know, how our climate is right now. It's just like super hot all the time. The sun rays are beating down on our skin. So we really want to take care of our skin. And taking care of your skin with sunscreen just helps you age, not so fast.
So we have about 15 more minutes.
Oh, that was quick.
See? This is actually Tiffany's first time going live. How great is she doing, everyone? She's doing amazing.
I was terrified. It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. There are people out there watching. Those are where the questions are coming from. And if you're just tuning in, we're talking about drugstore makeup. Look at this.
So this is the final look, and again, I'm doing this sideways, so I'm pretty sure both sides of her face are balanced. But, this is a really quick, simple look, like I said, that you can incorporate into your routine. That just makes you look like polished, and you look great showing up online, so you're not barefaced. When we're trying to put our best foot forward, we just want to make a little extra effort when it comes to our makeup. And like I said, incorporating great lighting with good makeup just makes you look even better.
So we cannot miss an opportunity for an Ussie.
Absolutely.
So you guys know I'm using my favorite product from Little is the Selfie One. Because Tiffany said it first, the number one most important thing is great lighting.
Great lighting is a must. And I love the Selfie One too. I use this a lot when I'm doing my client before and afters. I just pop it onto my phone, do those before and afters, and I can use that for content.
Okay, so that is the tip that was missed. Before and afters. You can hear it from her. I worked for a beauty brand for 5 years. The thing that changed business was the before and after pictures.
Before and afters really, help my brand to grow for sure, because people want to see what your skill level is. You don't have to do transformative makeup, but if you can have someone with no makeup on, just fresh face, and add something to that and post pictures showing that, that's really going to help. Just show what your skill level is.
All right, let's do an Ussie. See, I don't want to take over. 1, 2, 3.
Love it.
Oh my God. Now, you two. Let's see. Now, let's just do a solo.
Oh, and
Wow.
this lighting is perfect.
The lighting, the makeup. Oh my
Perfect.
God.
Yes.
You're having fun over
And
here.
I love, like I said, that it has different temperatures on it. Lighting temperature is super important when you're doing makeup too, or when you're showing up online, because if you do your lighting too warm or too cool, it can wash you out. Generally, when you're showing up, or when you're, creating content online, you want to go with more of a cool setting, which is mimicking natural daylight. Of course, we as makeup artists really love natural daylight. So when I show up, I say, let's go set up close to an open, beautiful window that lets that natural light in. But if I don't have access to that, which I go to a lot of hotels, hotel rooms are always dark. So I always love having my lighting with me just so that I can supplement that.
So, talking about something that you can take with you, I don't think we have a folded one, but that's what's so great about the Superstar Slim. So I will actually demo really quickly. This is the new one, but let me do it with this one so I don't mess this up. I'm trying to multitask here. So that's what's really great about this. So I don't know if you guys can see all the way, but this tall light is now becoming shorter and shorter. I'm gonna do this and say Tiff is going to do a wedding.
So great that it's portable.
Putting your tote bag. So
I know.
This right here, your Superstar Slim, you can literally take anywhere. And so that's what's so awesome about this. Such a great light. It's behind her. Right there.
Yeah, and it has the attachment for your phone. So like I said, I put my phone in there, create content with it, do some, sped up videos just to show as I'm working, or just creating little snippets as I'm working, just so I can share with, my followers afterwards.
How much do people love seeing the transformation?
I feel like those posts get the most engagement when they see the behind the scenes, because like I said, it's kind of like a live YouTube tutorial. You're watching an artist's work. And people love that. So I do that a lot, or I try to do it a lot. I am not a techie girl, and I probably should practice what I preach and show up more on live and on Instagram.
We all need to.
I know, but it really makes a difference with like I said, great lighting. So I love collaborating with Mercy and Little, and this has been like so fun.
We're not done.
Do this again.
So Yasmin, I know a lot of the content you do isn't face forward, but is it something now that you've seen, like budget wise, and how easy it is, something that you're like, I can do?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yes, it has changed. It's changed a lot for me. Yeah.
And
And to be this quick too.
Yeah.
It's so daunting when you have like a toddler and
Mhm.
you know all of that, but to do this in 20 minutes,
Yeah.
perfect.
and it's at such a good price.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's
for sure.
And everything on Amazon, so you could literally get it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Shipped to you.
Yeah.
And it feels great. It
Yeah.
feels great on my face.
Does it
Yeah.
feel too heavy?
No, it
Yeah,
does not
really
feel
fresh and
too heavy,
lightweight.
So that's another thing I love. I feel like sometimes when I get my makeup done, like I did it myself today, but I would not
You
have
did a
this
great
look.
job.
This right here, these lashes, I was like, sorry, Tiffany, you can't do anything without putting lashes on me. I was like, stop what you're doing. You can't even get on the live.
You know what? Lashes take a little extra practice. Even myself as a pro, I have a little trouble. One lash just pops on perfectly, and then the other one.
Why?
I don't know.
So, yeah, but just, I think when I was getting all the products for this live, because of course this wasn't me choosing. Tiffany, who is an expert who knows makeup, sent over the list. I literally, this is not a joke, half of the stuff came same day, other half came the next day. So
Mhm.
that's how fast. Then if you have to get in your car, you have to drive,
Mhm.
you have to, look for parking. It comes so quickly with Amazon. So we love you, Amazon. We're going to let Yasmin be free for a second, and we'll probably chat for
Thanks,
a second.
Yasmin.
Thank you.
I don't know where the other chair is, but maybe we can.
We're good. I
we
can stand.
I can
Yeah.
actually move this. We can do this
We
all
can
on the
stand. It
live.
makes me look slimmer, anyways.
Yeah. Let me see. Is there more, Sam? Is there more questions?
Shoot your questions over, guys.
There were a couple up ahead.
They're saying the pink really pops.
I know. I love your hot pink.
What's your favorite sunscreen to use over moisturizer?
I think the ones that I use the most are not necessarily drugstore. It is, oh my goodness, what's the brand? The one that I use right now is from Paula's Choice. That's what I use on myself. But I also love the, oh my goodness, I'm having a brain fart.
It's okay.
It's a white tube, yellow cap. It comes with in a luminous finish and comes in a mattifying finish. I love that one. It doesn't leave a white cast. The one from Paula's Choice is really affordable too, and it doubles as a moisturizer. So that's, I like easy, like I said. So I use that one every day. It has great SPF coverage, and it doesn't leave a white cast on my skin, especially when it comes to, people with deeper skin tones. That's a big worry. So using a sunscreen that just blends into your skin is super important.
Someone also asked, Travel Diva asked, what do you like to use to clean brushes?
Oh,
It's a good
cleaning
one.
brushes is, again, super important. I usually will double cleanse my brushes. I find the product that I use, you can find it on Amazon too. It is a little pricier, but it's called Cinema Secrets. It's kind of heavy duty brush cleaner. So they use it, for stage makeup and things like that. It really breaks down the oils on your brushes, especially with the products that you use, and makes them look like really squeaky clean. From there, I always will cleanse my brushes with soap and water. That's super important to keep your brushes clean and sanitized. The cleaner does have antibacterial properties, so that's definitely helpful, but getting all that gunk out with soap and water is essential. I mean, a little trick for you too, especially when it comes to brushes that are white or have white bristles, especially with, the natural hair brushes, use a little Blue Dawn in there and it takes everything out. I promise it works.
Wow, okay, and that's on Amazon too. So
Mhm.
it's like everything is on Amazon.
Yeah.
So let's see. we still have a few more minutes, and I think this is a great opportunity to just talk about, like, for those that want to become a makeup artist, what kind of advice would you give them?
You know what? The first step I would say, figure out what your niche is. You know, you can go into there are all different, you know, genres of makeup that you can do. You can do special effects, you can do bridal, you can do editorial. I personally, like I said, I do bridal and editorial for a diverse clientele, which means that I service people of all skin tones, which unfortunately a lot of makeup artists don't do. So figure out what your niche is and figure out the clients that you do want to serve. From there, you really need to start building your kit. A makeup artist is nothing without makeup and brushes. So build your kit and figure out the products that you want to incorporate in there. Test things out, you know, do research, look at reviews, and figure out the best products for you that you want to incorporate into your kit. Third point is to network. Networking and collaboration is super important in my job. You know, I network as a bridal makeup artist with a lot of bridal shops, a lot of wedding planners, photographers, and you want to do collaborative things too. Be a part of different shoots. Be a part of shoots and be a part of just different collaborative efforts to showcase your work. And practice, practice, practice. You know what? Not everybody starts out great. So you want to start out with your friends, your family. Use them as models so that you can just really develop your craft. So
What
those
about
are my
social? Do you think that helps find?
Oh my God, that's super important, and that's probably one. Like I said, I should take my own advice and show it more on social. But building your brand is, you know, we have all these different avenues online that are free of charge that we really should be utilizing for our marketing. Showing up on social is super important because people want to connect with you as an artist. They want to see what your personality is. They want to see if they like you even before they hire you. So showing up on social, showing up, you know, doing work and showing what you can do is definitely a good tip too.
And I feel like it's also a great place, like she was saying, network. That's a great networking spot.
Yeah.
So search, you know, if you're starting out and you want to look up Orlando makeup artists, like use the hashtag, look for them. Maybe you can be their apprentice.
I was just gonna say that you know, as you were talking, that's a good tip too, because I just had someone else reach out to me that, you know, I like to kind of bring girls in too that can apprentice, that can, you know, learn from me. As I said, I'm no, you know, I'm not the best makeup artist in the world, but I have a lot of experience. I have been doing this for 10 years now. I'll take that. But I have been doing this for a really long time. So, you know, I do consider myself an expert in my field and the things that I do. So a lot of people starting out don't really have that. So, you know, reach out to different makeup artists that you admire their work, that you like what they do, and see if you can learn from them. See if you can, you know, be their apprentice. See if you can shoot content for them. See if you can just see how they work and learn from there.
Yeah. And there's another question.
Yeah.
Let's see. Living in such humid weather, what do you find to be the best for the setting spray? So do you think this is the best?
Yeah, that one is really good. When it comes to, my skin is super, super oily.
Milani.
You know, I get really oily in my T-zone and I do sweat a lot. So when it comes to setting spray, I really try to invest in that one. As well as, like I said, the products that I use some drugstore on myself. I use some, you know, prestige products. So a good setting spray that I love is from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if you can find it on Amazon, but that's a really great one.
There is some Charlotte Tilbury. Believe it or not,
everything is on Amazon
everything's
now.
on Amazon, you guys.
So I love the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and I love the One Size Beauty setting spray. Those are like my go-tos to really keep my oils at bay.
You guys, really, when I say everything is on Amazon, I don't know if we put them in, but I was like, you know what, Yasmin? These right here, purple velvet curtains were from Amazon.
Are you kidding? These
this
are so
table
cute.
and the pink chairs, everything is from Amazon. And again, we first got a table like this when we knew Tiffany was coming. but the one wasn't adjustable, and I wasn't sure, like, is she gonna want it higher, low?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I looked on, I said, found the same brand and adjustable.
And it's
Came
so
the next
cute.
day. Came
Yeah,
the next day.
That's
So
perfect. Yeah.
everything is from Amazon, including the little lights. We didn't talk much about it, but the shine, this is just such a great one that you can clip on if you're doing your makeup in your bathroom and you maybe don't want the superstar slim. You can clip this right into your bathroom. You can clip it on a cabinet. You can clip it anywhere so you have lighting while doing makeup, because not only for looking better, but you want to see what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you're set up, like I said, doing client consultations, I do those online all the time before I even meet clients. So I'll clip it on when I'm doing, my Zoom meetings. That
it.
way I can look great and, look polished.
Yeah, the lighting just, it enhances you.
Absolutely.
But that's just a good point. Not only having the makeup, but if Tiffany's meeting with a new client and she shows up and it's like a dark screen,
I cannot
and
look
not
janky.
looking.
No.
they're gonna look to you to
Absolutely.
be looking amazing.
Absolutely.
So,
If somebody wants to hire me, I need to look the part too.
yeah. So, and is there more? I feel like there's more. You can find. Oh, people are asking about the makeup. Yes, you can find it in the storefront. We will be posting the makeup on social, where all the makeup used today. You guys know Tiffany's social. You guys can always send her a DM about it if there's anything that we miss. Send us a DM. Like, we're here to help you. We want to support you in looking your best when you're creating content, and I say this all the time. But it's a must, and we need to take our own advice, but it is a must for you to grow your business in 2023.
Yeah.
And you have to create content. But not only do you have to create content, you have to have the better looking content. So you want to have well lit content. So if someone is coming to your page with dark pictures and someone else has lit pictures, like, you want your photos to stand out.
Yep, absolutely.
Like, you just want them to stand out.
Yeah.
So, is there any more questions? Because we're soon to sign off. Thank you. So, Sam put all Tiffany's socials in there. If you guys want to even just say hello, she'd love to hear from you.
Yes,
guys.
tell me hi.
Let's see what else. Yeah, and so I don't know. We are going live again today. So if you guys follow us at LITTIL on social and follow Tiffany at Bronze Glow Beauty, you'll see that we are going live. We do need a break. We're going to take a quick break. And then again, there's going to be some features of Tiffany this week, just giving more tips. And with today's tips, there was just a total of 10. That was it. 10 makeup tips, drugstore finds that you guys can do at home. 20 minutes, you guys, to
Create
look
a full
good.
face and look great. Yeah.
Look great when creating content. Or like she said, it just doesn't have to be for creating content. If you're consulting with someone, a business meeting, trying to land a job interview, looking your best, good lighting, and simple tips for makeup. So we're so excited that you joined today,
Thanks
Tiffany.
for having
we want
me.
you back.
Thanks for having me. We definitely have to do this more often.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. Follow us on social so you can see what we're going to be doing the rest of the day.
Bye.